That's a moose. That's a moose. Welcome back to episode 2 of this lovely Let's Play series. We are right where we left off. We have just entered the gold mine. This is a very important location. I mentioned just at the start of the first episode, I think.
I need to draw.
And the reason for that, these are good. Yes. Look at that upgrade. The whole degree warmer. And goodbye, don't need you. Okay. Now, this is a very important location, specifically because it contains the technical backpack. There we go, some charcoal, just from that little barrel of fire, just in case we later want to map something. I mean, I guess I know most of the maps by now anyway, so like not that big of a deal, but you know, small steps. We should be here. No, okay. I have not been here in ages, so I thought this was the main room, but it's through there. Yeah, pretty sure. Pry bar.
I could use this.
Annoying slightly because obviously I'm gonna take it, and obviously I'm grateful to get it, but then at the same time, I don't actually need it yet. I don't think there's any lockers around, which makes it annoying because then it's just dead weight until I get anywhere with lockers, which I don't think there's a single locker in all of
Take this food.
either Timberwolf Mountain nor Ash Canyon. So if we just look at the map, which is right here, the closest locker is literally in Blackrock or Pleasant Valley, unless I'm misremembering, which fully possible. In any case, nothing of which I would really get any major use from the pry bar of. I guess fishing. Wasn't planning on fishing anytime soon though, sadly. Or, yeah, it's slightly boring, honestly. Though it is also important, especially because of scurvy. It is one of the best, if not the only, as far as I know, renewable sources of vitamin C, which doesn't matter for us right now because we're so early in the game, but later it is going to have an impact on our diet because we need a fair bit of vitamin C. Now this is one of the best sweaters in the game. It might actually be the best, though I'm not quite sure on the details. 2.3 degrees. Awesome. You could even have two of them. And they don't even exist on Interloper, I think. Pretty sure on that one. Let's switch to the next torch. We are running out of torches, which means I would like to get out of here as soon as possible. Oh, that is much appreciated, considering I prefer not getting frostbite. I thought the same. Yeah. Who's better? Ooh, 0 water, 1 degree. Actually, I kind of want these. Huh. I guess it wasn't that helpful then. Switching, of course, to the better one. Still nothing there. And yeah, you just suck. Oh, well, I forgot. I needed to take off my shoes. They got wet. Oh well. Another recycled can. I'm not gonna need more than 2, so if I get any later, I won't pick them up. Crampons are awesome when climbing. I mean, of course, I like to avoid climbing. More sardines. Oh well. Anyway, I left the biggest
Not gonna be
Best
carry this load for much
thing, one of my favorite items in all of the game, the technical backpack. If you remember here, there was about 30 kilos maximum, but now it says 5 plus 5 to get 35, which is awesome because I love carrying stuff around.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, if the more stuff you have, the less chance you have of dying. I guess it's not exactly how it works, but I mean, to a degree it does. So if you have higher carrying capacity, you can carry more wood, and if you can carry more wood, then you can, yeah, and so on. Am I gonna make it? I am. Am I gonna make it outside though? Probably not. Maybe I'll use a flare. Maybe. I mean, it's a bit of a waste.
No.
I don't know. I can run. Okay. Nice. We'll see. We'll see. If I do end up having to use flare, it's not that big a deal. They're common enough on soccer. This is kind of cool though. I mean, I've been here before, obviously, but like, this game truly is beautiful. And if I repeat that over and over, I'm sorry, but it is. And literally get reminded of it all the time. No matter literally the thousands, or not thousands, hundreds of hours I already have in the game, it is still truly beautiful. Which is also a bit surprising considering the graphics aren't even all that advanced. Like, you can clearly see the textures, and yet it is still beautiful. Maybe I love the game a little bit too much though. maybe I'm a bit biased. It seems my torch held up though, which, I mean, yeah.
I'm not sure if I can carry much more.
Yeah, so now there are two options again, and they all lead down to further, to lead on to even more potential issues. Or issues. I call them issues. They're not issues, they're choices. With potential issues. I'm not gonna grab the maple. I'm too lazy. Besides, I'm already carrying a bunch of them. Yeah, so right around now would be a great time to use my crampons. You could see here. I could equip my crampons and we could climb down. Unfortunately, I am tired and I prefer doing something else. And this is a horrible idea, honestly. I've died doing this. And I've mentioned before, I don't like dying, but I hate ropes more than I hate dying. Yeah. It'll be fine though. I learned from my mistakes, hopefully. Do as I say, don't do as I do. Isn't that a saying? I think so. Okay. Yeah, expected. And fine. The mistake I did the one time when I died was I went to the right here too soon, I think. Do I have a bandage? Awesome. Then I don't have to limp. You get to live with the pain though. Not literally, but like the status effect. Yeah. But and okay, not done there. Yes, I am literally currently inside of the rock. Okay. Thank you, game. You are kind. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm the one trying to cheat, but
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. We're almost at the bottom. We're almost at the bottom. Look at that. We're going through the snow. Awesome. And we're basically done. Just a little bit more of the mountainside walking. And we're there. Yay. Only 2 minor injuries. Yeah, because the mistake I did is I walked over there, and from there, I fell down there, and I died. Which wasn't ideal, let me tell you. Nothing? Seriously? This was always something there. More pain for you guys. What do I eat? You want to avoid eating stale crackers, or just salty crackers in general, because they are awesome. We love them. They're incredibly light and a bunch of calories. I think I'll eat the dog food though. Actually, no. Let's sort by. Yeah, so let's eat you, I think, and then the beef jerky. I don't know. There are rules to what you should eat first, and so on, based on a bunch of different things. And I did know it, and I probably should still know it, but for some reason, I have forgotten.
So,
Not that big a deal, though. Was this the correct place? Yes, I am doing the same thing again. Do as I say, don't do as I do, please. Though actually, it's far safer going down this ledge compared to the other one. At least I haven't died going down here. Would like to keep that shriek going, though, as I usually take a different path, I think, because this is a bit sketchy. With bit sketchy, I mean terribly sketchy. And actually, this is kind of bad, now that I think about it, because I don't have all that much HP. And if there's a wolf or a bear or something, or even a moose, I think there's a moose spawn right up there, I have a problem. Because I can no longer hold my rifle. So, do I spend 10 minutes making a bandage? Yeah, I think I have to. I think I have to. Oh, you can see my health draining. No. It's not that big a deal. It'll be fine. I will live. Now that I am down here, I realized I forgot to mention what the other choice was. And you see, what I could have potentially done is climbed up a rope instead of going down here, and follow the path back to the cabins I pointed at in the last episode. The advantage to doing that is that there's a bunch of loot over there. There's an indoor house. There's multiple indoor houses, which, well, now curse my stupid memory, because I said that the little house we visited last episode was the only indoor space. Now that is terribly wrong, and you have my apologies, because, well, obviously there are more houses and you can go inside them.
it's so hungry.
Oh no. Oh well. No, so that was the one option, and going down here was the other option. And here we get presented with another set of options. I literally knew it. It's worth it with the bandages. Did I repair my leg? Apparently I did. Not gonna get distracted by that wolf. I'm just gonna continue on, and I'll even explain the different choice I have, or the singular choice really, but the different options. I can take a right up that steep little, I don't know, slope, or I can take to the left and go down. Yeah. If I go up there, I will eventually get to a cave, which will take me about halfway up Timberwolf Mountain. Sounds great on paper, I know. But the downside is I am freezing, I am carrying a bunch of stuff, and, well, Timberwolf Mountain's kind of scary. I mean, yeah, it is. It honestly is. I've played this game so much, and I've died way too many times on the way up that mountain. So, yeah, I feel like I have a right to be scared. I mean, you obviously don't know the pain of dying on the way up there. Or at least you don't know my pain. You probably died there too. Hopefully not, obviously, but seems likely. Which is why I will not go up there. And there's a wolf there too. I mean, it doesn't matter that much. Instead, I'll go down there. We will end up back at the cabin we visited. The one I so foolishly claimed was the only only cabin, indoor space, whatever. Little bit of a brain stupid moment. And we will get our health back, and everything will be good. Now, interestingly, I was here not too long before the break between now and the last time I played Long Dark. So one of the last times before my big break, I was right here, and I remember a bear, which on my other playthrough, when I was not dying by freezing to death, that was kind of a great thing because it meant food, and no worries about parasites or anything because I was food level 5. But if I remember correctly, and there does end up being a bear right over here, that would be kind of bad. And not just kind of bad, it would be terribly bad. Because I don't have a flare gun, and unless I hit a headshot, I think, the rules on animal HP is a bit misty to me. But yeah, so let's hope for no bear, please. It wouldn't even help me that much. I mean, a bear hide would be greatly appreciated, as it can make some of the best clothing in the game. But seeing as that is not a
Think about food.
thing I should worry about at this moment, a bear would just be inconvenient, especially because of parasites, which means I can't even eat most of the bear. I will sprint now, because I am cold, and I am a bit closer to dying than I would appreciate it.
I'll rest soon.
And we're home, almost right there. Which is great. I guess it is my home. I thought about, I called it my home, and I was like, is that really correct? Is it my home? And for all intents and purposes, I suppose it is. If you don't know, that's a little bit of a common misconception in the English language. You say for all intents and purposes, that being the correct way of saying it. And some people say the all intents and circumstances, or intents and purposes, and like there's so many ways of saying it, and most of them are wrong. The actual correct way of saying it is for all intents and purposes, which is completely useless, because who says intents and purposes anyway? Me, apparently.
I might have to drop some gear.
Now we're here though, so distraction, awesome. Don't have to think about that for much longer. Pain. It'll go away. It's fine. Caused by fall. Okay, so that's all false. Sure. We are going to put all the stuff I do not need in here. That includes you, and you. I'll use it to repair some stuff later, but just to organize not only my mind, but my peace of mind. I'll just put it in there. And then there's some stuff that needs to be put on the floor, mainly the saplings, so they can dry. Yeah, this part of my inventory is a bit of a mess. sadly. That's too. As I don't need to carry around everything, I need to pick what I should carry to Timberwolf Mountain. Now, I should probably leave some matches for the future, just in case. Let's leave 32 matches, I think. Just leave them right there. Wait. Okay. It was not intentional to leave behind. Oh, wait. They have different textures. Right. That's wood matches and that's carpet. Yeah, okay. I kind of wanted to take them, but I'm lazy and I'll just leave them there. I have some wood matches left over anyway. I'm not gonna need any of the cedar firewood. Leaving it right there works fine. This might be a bit boring. So, how about I clean my inventory and I'll see you then. Okay, we are back, and it is the well, it isn't the middle of the night. It's only vaguely starting to become night, but it is pitch dark, and I've just gotten to test my new theory. This is kind of cool. There's now literally going to be zero problem navigating anywhere. I guess anywhere that is not an indoor space, so you can't click Y, whatever keybind you have. I just sorted some stuff you can see on the shelf. Kind of cool, I guess. I repaired my I'll just show you my wool 2K toque, as it is pronounced in Canadian apparently. And yeah, yes, I remember now. I also broke some stuff down. That is reclaimed wood I got from there's a few barrels around. And as I broke something on the top here, the shelf fell on top of my bed. And now the bed is under the mattress, inside of a metal box. I doubt that is supposed to happen. In fact, that is probably not supposed to happen. But seeing as it still works, I can sleep. And that is exactly what we're gonna do. You can see my inventory is so clean and empty. I will have a soda though. Will I? Yeah, I'm lazy. Probably better alternatives, but oh well. Let's simply sleep for how many hours do I want to sleep? With that amount of food, I could sleep for a while. Is 8 hours acceptable? You know what? Yeah, let's do it. I have died doing this, just because of either temperature or cold, or temperature, cold, same thing. Temperature, or mainly that, or dehydration. Fortunately, though, we're fine. In fact, I could have slept for longer. And I put away my water, I think. In fact, we will sleep longer. For 3 hours, is that a bit extreme?
Nah. Yeah, horse.
I don't think I will thirst. It'll actually probably be great. Yes, look at that amount of health. That's awesome. And again, this button. I love this button. I don't care about the interior designing, even though that is cool. I love this button. I can now see in the dark, basically. So cool. Yes, so water. Water. I thought I put away my water. Okay, so the night vision is not perfect. Okay. Let's just make. Do I want to? Yeah. It might be considered a bit of a waste making a fire in the middle of the night, and just to make some water because I couldn't find the water. And this is probably inefficient in 1,000 other ways, but you know what? If I don't worry about it, it won't be a problem. So yeah. Instead of even bothering to look for the water, how about I simply make some new water? Great idea. I know, thank you. Oh yeah, there's only one slot. Awesome. Though I do get to show a cool trick. I'm about to thirst, like I'm about to die of thirst, and this has 15 minutes left on it. But you can actually take it now, and you get a small amount of unclean water. So you can boil that instead. It only takes 5 minutes. You skip, and even though it's only a tiny bit of water, or actually you could have done that way sooner, you're no longer thirsting, which means you can make a full dose of water without taking any damage, which is practical, I guess. It's convenient. Do I want to take anything other than water from this? No, it's almost daylight, so if I skip through this water, we then
I'm gonna need to eat.
can, I think, if I remember correctly, I can do this. I can take some reclaimed wood. I can quickly run to my bed under the mattress. I can sleep for 1 hour. If I'm wrong, it means the water is gone. If I'm right, that means I just got a bit of water and a bit of sleep at the same time, without even losing the fire. I'm just gonna take a torch because it's a waste waiting. I don't think that's why you shouldn't eat snow. I mean, it's a good reason. We don't like hypothermia. Main character person I've forgotten the name of. Generally, you probably shouldn't eat snow because of other stuff, such as... I was about to say dogs, but they're probably... wolves. Wolf excretion. Okay, don't think about that. Yes, so water. I should probably grab some food. Let's grab the... Is that stale? Yeah. Let's grab the peanut butter. Just as an emergency type thing. It's dense. Calorie dense, I mean. I'll grab another book. And I will want to bring the cured leather, I think. I'll also bring 2 maple... No, 2 birch and 1 maple. Yeah. I am happy with it. There we go. Okay. Now, I think we should leave Ash Canyon. I mean, it's gonna be a bit of a while until we get there, obviously. Sadly, rather. But at the same time, what can you do about it? There really isn't that much left for me here, and considering the dangers of Ash Canyon, with the dangers I mean the fact that it's incredibly cold, there is plenty of scary wildlife, and most importantly, you can either fall to your death from rope, those things. I mean, it isn't actually that dangerous, but it feels that way. And the fact that you can literally fall off the climbing ropes, which is an actual danger. I said it earlier, but I truly hate the ropes. Like, truly hate the ropes. Yeah. The only problem is we are going to go to Timberwolf Mountain, which is technically a bit better, in my opinion, I guess.
You know that.
But there's more ropes, and there's the added problem of the fact that in Ash Canyon, you can get up to the top of the mountain without climbing. And as I showed, you can also get down without climbing. All great stuff. But Timberwolf Mountain is not... they're not built the same. Not even close. In Timberwolf Mountain, if you want to get to the summit, you will need to climb. A lot. Like a lot. And I call that peanut butter emergency peanut butter. But actually, it was convenience peanut butter. Yes. Back to Timberwolf Mountain. We are gonna need to climb up mountains. A lot of them. Or it's one mountain, but a lot of ropes. Which is why having the crampons are so fantastic. Because they allow you to climb up easier or faster, or one of them. Anyway, it's better when you do it with the crampons. And having the backpack too is also convenient because when we get to the summit, hopefully, I prefer getting there before dying. When you get up there, there is so much loot. Like, even on Interloper, it's an extreme amount of loot. So for me or us here on Stalker, it's gonna be great, honestly. I love loot. I've forgotten these. Out of habit. That is to say, I've forgotten the habit. Not out of habit, like doing something out of a habit. You probably got what I meant, though, immediately, so my apologies. Is that wood crate new? Or has there always been a wood crate on the back of this fishing building thing? There's a rope there, too.
I thought to look here.
Oh. Coal. There. That's where you want. I'm running out of words. Now, if we had done the thing I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, it was at the beginning. Huh. 10 passes. So fast. Anyway, if we had gone back up again and followed the mountain side kind of along here, we would have gotten to that cabin and we would have gone down here. Probably. We could have also gone back and then over to there, I think. Something. And then down. Or, yeah. You know what? Maybe, no promises, future me will show you a map. Maybe. Could you imagine if, like, I don't put a map there now? Like, I did say no promises, but, like, if I don't put a map there, then this is going to be an incredibly awkward part of the thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's going to be fine. I am briefly contemplating absolutely sniping that little deer, but I won't. The reason I won't is because I don't want to be smelly. If you don't know, right now if I hold in tap, there's nothing at the top of my screen, like right in the middle. There's nothing there. But depending on how much meat or smelly stuff, literally, you carry, the more wildlife is attracted to you. Which means that That's a moose. That's a moose. Okay, I got a bit distracted, but just before I deal with the moose, if there's the thing at the top of the screen, wildlife, particularly wolves and bears, will be attracted to you, come and eat you, and it won't be fun. Back to the moose then. I really want to kill the moose. Why do I want to kill the moose? Well, the moose has a bunch of edible meat because it has no parasites, because it's a herbivore, which is great. There's also the potential of creating one of my absolute favorite items in this game, known as the Moosehide Satchel. Problem being, not necessarily killing the moose. I'm fairly confident I can kill the moose. The problem is, what do I do then? I can make a campfire and I can do stuff with, like, and then cut it open. I have a knife and everything. And I guess I could just leave whatever I can't carry. But then I get smelly. Then again, I mean, obviously I'm gonna, when I have this chance, obviously I'm gonna, like, take it, you know? Because like, I can't not kill it. Like, I may be like, this may be boring at times, but like, I won't intentionally take a decision that would be that boring. If I make a campfire, I think I should make a campfire just in case. I think they're afraid of campfires. I'm using the accelerant because that's what you do when there are animals around and they can potentially see you or something. I do it out of just caution. So, do I aim for the head? I have forgotten things like that, but no. And it's running away. Awesome. Well, luckily it's pretty much a dead end. So you'll be coming back here. Look at you go. Okay. Just gonna... Hello. Really? That's scared? That is not a moose. That is a mountain climbing goat. Okay. Good for the moose. I've never even seen this. What is going on? Okay. Well, I mean, I can't kill the moose while it's up there. But I can kill it now. Nice. Whew. Excellent. Excellent job on my side. I don't know if it's apparent, but I have played this game before. Contrary to popular belief, considering the amount of stupid mistakes I've made up until this point, I mean, sorry. Yeah. No, that felt awesome, actually. Kind of a waste putting some coal in this campfire, I guess. You do want to make sure you pick up all the bullets, because there's a finite supply of them. So if you're gonna make a long run, and you're on day 300 realize you should start picking them up, yeah, not great. But if you do the thing where you just get into habit of always, well, I kind of want to bring the fire. If you get into a habit of always picking them up, it isn't that bad. Like on a revolver, they only fall out when you reload, which means that you can just remember to reload and pick them up right afterwards. So it's even more of a habit based thing. Now, it wasn't that big of a waste making that fire because I need to not die of cold while collecting the moose hide and meat. And at the same time, I can just use the torch with the already lit flame to start this fire. The weather was nice, mildly so anyway, before I started this fire, so I could hope that no blizzard or just the wind in general shows up, because if it does, then this becomes impossible. How long will this take? Hopefully not too long, though. If I do have to stay the night somewhere around here, it wouldn't be too bad. Yeah. Just out of curiosity, though, if I were to do all of this, which I can't, but if I wanted to, it would take a while, huh? Well, okay, so let's take it a bit less at a time, maybe. Okay, so I want to hide immediately. Maybe 1 hour approximately is good. Start. 160 carat. Yeah. I am so sorry, Moose. You're a majestic creature. You're even literally walking up mountains. Like mountainsides.
So hungry in my life.
What? Truly, what happened? You're a skilled moose. But unfortunately... What? Animal fat? Now, hold up a minute. Animal fat. Pure animal fat, useful in cooking, but can also be eaten on its own if desperate for calories. Moose? What is that? Since when do you have fat? That is new. That is new. I've never seen animal fat before. So, wait. Can you make broth with this then? Ptarmigan... No. Oh, you make cooking oil. Huh. Sure. Sure. No wind. No signs of wind, I think. That's nice. Appreciate that. Yes, so if you're ever hunting either moose or bear, you will want to drop most of the things. So you'll want to drop the guts and the meat while you're doing other stuff. I want to keep the hide in my inventory so it doesn't take any damage. It's probably quite unnecessary, but seeing as I can, I will have it just keep it in my inventory. Yeah. So 1 hour on both of you. So let's see. I want, let's say, just to get some guts, and then let's do whole pieces of meat, please. Yeah. Am I the only one who finds the black eye a bit off-putting? Are all moose eyes black? Or is that an artistic choice? Maybe they just decided that the contrast between the eyes and the snow was a bit weird otherwise. Yeah, I'll just eat it, honestly. For convenience sake, I will have to do 1 though, instead of 2, because I need more water. Yeah, so I'll drop the guts so I don't smell. Same goes with the food and fat. Yeah. 1 hour 45, that's more than okay. Right, so you are 15 minutes plus 20 minutes gives me 35 minutes, which is how long I'll spend doing this. Ish. Yeah. I'm getting a little bit of tiredness. And that is me in real life, I mean, so.
Could be kind of thirsty.
Hope it's not too boring just sitting here. But meat,
He
sound of boiling water and meat being roasted, and crows in the sky. Is there feathers? No, can I get? A very convenient thing, if you're ever playing this game, is you can right-click on anything in the inventory. So, for instance, here, you can right-click on the moose meat, and you can place it either on these when they're not full, or just on the ground. Same actually applies to, for instance, the recycle can, for instance, or the water. It is very convenient. You're 32 minutes, you're same, so let's do 4 kilos more. 4.5, 32 minutes. It's gonna be night. It's gonna get cold. Or, I mean, it isn't gonna get cold because there's a campfire, but it's gonna get colder anyway. Plus 80 degrees, as if cold is an issue. I'm gonna need to do coal. Either that or
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Great ideas happening right now. Instead of doing that, I can run around quickly, look for stacks. I say that and then immediately proceed to finding literally 0 stacks. Like, not even one. Like, seriously? There's supposed to be... There we go. Yeah. Then the question becomes, how many stacks do I need? Or need... Technically, it's how many do I want? Which is a completely different question. Though more important, because I could literally just leave to Timberwolf Mountain right now and literally no worries. But I do want to harvest all, if not most, of the moose, just because if not, the otherwise free food just disappears, and I kind of prefer having. I thought that was a wolf.
It's like sandpaper.
Oh, I'm literally thirsting to death while having thirst in my pocket. That was a horribly pronounced sentence. It wasn't even pronunciation that was the issue. It was formation of words. I literally was about to take damage from dehydration with water in my pocket. There we go. English isn't that difficult. Surprise. And that's what happens when you try to focus on multiple things at the same time. If I ever start speaking a random language, for instance, my apologies, considering I know multiple languages and English is not the native one. So, a bit of a flex, I know. Well, that wasn't even the intention, but oh well. Did I forget about the campfire? Guys, please tell me it's not about to go out.
So
Oh no. Okay. That is known as my bad. Again. Wow, I'm literally stupid. But oh well. I can live with that. This episode's getting quite long though.
come on.
I don't know exactly how long, but I'm assuming we're approaching an hour or something. Considering on my end,
Turned out pretty well.
I've been here for a bit longer than that due to the off-camera stuff. So, maybe I'll have to end before the planned milestone. Hmm. That's an actual interesting question, in my opinion. Like, please tell me in the comments um, how long you want the videos to be. Like, obviously I'm not, but if I were to randomly stop right here, that would be weird, right? Like, I can't just stop right here. Also, I'm babbling and I'm not focusing. I need that water. Yeah, so if I like, how long does the episodes like, how long do you want them to be? If I, for instance, were to stumble upon a stumble into a near-death situation after, for instance, about 1 hour has passed,
Yeah.
which is the, I guess, approximate time I want the episode to last. Do you want me to continue for potentially like even up to half an hour longer than that, just to get into safety, so there's no big cliffhanger? Or do you just not mind? Maybe I'll put out a channel post or something. Did I just do that? I picked it up with 1 minute left. Oh wow. I guess I am absolutely not used to whatever shenanigans is going on in my brain while I am chatting about the length of videos while literally screwing up half the things I do in this game. Yeah, so now you can see the scent, how stinky I am. Yes. Now it's down to 1 because I'm still carrying the meat, fat, and moosehide. I think the moosehide smells. Anyway, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Do I have time for that? I do. Yeah, so again, please tell me. Tell me in the comments. Also, just as a bit of a side note, of course, writing anything in the comments is very, very much appreciated because it drives up the engagement on the video, which means other people will see this video, which means other people will get the chance to listen to my amazing English skills. Even better, if you suggest changes, improvements, literally anything, feedback is, of course, always highly, highly appreciated. Same goes for all the common YouTube things, such as like, comment, and subscribe. Yes. Please do. It's so weird being the one telling you that instead of being on the receiving end, if that makes sense. Okay, so to this little cutting session and then 1 more, and we will have emptied the moose. Just in time for darkness.
Dusk, so night can't be far behind.
The thing I am very much hoping for is that there will not, please, not be a aurora. It doesn't look like it because it's cloudy, and they usually happen on clear nights. Did I just put it? Yep, I put a torch in there. Yes, auroras usually happen on clear nights, and I don't hear the music, which is appreciated, truly, because I would like to not have to deal with aurora bears and any other scary animals. Okay, that's a bit longer than I thought. Let's start with about that, I think. And then we can have 1 session afterwards. So I was wrong. There's 1 more. Unfortunately. A bit of a calm end to the episode, I suppose.
Drop any of this gear.
I should probably put on final coal. It's a bit annoying, honestly, because coal is valuable. But at the same time, it's also renewable, technically, because it respawns in caves, so it's not that big of a deal. That was a bit of a waste. I could have collected a bit of meat. But well. Oh, actually, I couldn't. Never mind. I thought there was meat left. 40 minutes should be fine. I just gotta make sure my stats are okay. Stats, my condition. I don't know. What do you call them? Tell me in the comments. Yeah. On a completely, totally separate note, you can also tell me if I miss any loot. I probably should have said that earlier. Like I said, completely unrelated to anything, of course. Yeah. Okay, so
I need to find a place to rest.
now I have a problem. It's night. It is going to be quite cold. The moose is empty, which is great. But what do I bring? They don't weigh that much. Actually, I'm just gonna pick
I need to drop.
most of this up so I can drop, so I can like see it organized in my inventory. I mean, I know there's only like 3 different things in there, but like still. I'm also curious on how the animal fat stacks. Also, I'm incapable of moving at this current moment in time, which is awesome because I'm carrying 75 kilos. Wow. Okay, so it stacks as long as they're not the same, as long as they're the same condition. Okay. Fair. I think I'll all of the raw stuff, apart from a little bit, I think, and then the rest I'll keep. Is that acceptable as a walking speed? Yeah, I think so. Actually, no, it's not. Never mind. Oh. Yeah, let's go with that. Do I have any more torches? I do. Nice. Yes, so I think that seeing as this recording is encroaching 1 hour long, approximately, you're the only one with the definitive answer on that. I don't have it watched or anything. I think I will then end the episode. And just as a
I can barely walk with this
quick little fun thing, I guess, for next time, I think I'll start with a time lapse. I forgot about the flame. Again, I really should focus more on the gameplay and less on what I'm saying. Yes, so if I do end the episode here, which I will, I decided, I'll probably start with a tiny little bit of... Did I? Game, seriously, you intended me to walk up here. It's the path. I'll start the next episode with the time lapse. And just of my slow walking from here to the not the Ashkelon, the Timberwolf Mountain hut, I think. It is either that, or I find some shelter. Technically doable, both, absolutely. Find some shelter, put up a sleeping bag. I know YouTube makes this a bit darker, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that though. So I can just barely see where I'm going. Potentially you see nothing, which would be sad for you. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe you aren't even watching this. That would be great. I mean, not really, because it's kind of comedic, but like, yeah. You know what, I'm just gonna say goodbye.